Hello, and welcome to KZSC News, local news from the Monterey Bay. On today's show, a look into the Youth Program Coordinator from the Diversity Center, a declared fiscal emergency, the priorities of the people of Santa Cruz, and students and union workers rallying together.
I'm here with Jamie Joy, who is the Youth Program Coordinator from the Diversity Center. I was just wondering, how did the idea of this mural, Unify, Decolonize, Thrive, come about?
I was organizing with a group of queer students up here on campus, and we were producing the queer fashion show. And as a committee, we were discussing, well, if we raise money, what do we want the money to go to? It kind of sparked a conversation around giving youth opportunities to engage with art that represents who they are, something that they can be proud of. In 2016, decided all the money that we raised at the queer fashion show, we wanted to donate to a queer youth mural project. So the money was given to the Diversity Center's youth program in the hopes that it would spark a mural project.
I was just curious to see who's involved.
The young folks are the ones who came up with the content and brainstormed with the muralists, whose names are Emmanuel Garcia and Oliver Whitcroft. We formulated all these ideas about what message do we want to send to the public about our community? What does our ideal community look like, and how could we portray that to the rest of the world? One thing that the youth really wanted to see in the mural was a progression of time, and they wanted that displayed not through just content, but also in color scheme. So one thing you'll notice about the mural when y'all come see it is that it starts with depicting history in a lot of blacks and whites and grays, and then as we start to integrate in social movements and unity and intersectionality, color starts to come in.
If you want to check out Unify, Decolonize, and Thrive, come out Saturday, March 3rd at the Loudon Nelson Community Center along Laurel and Center. Event starts at 1 p.m.
The Santa Cruz City Council declared a fiscal emergency on Tuesday afternoon. The fiscal emergency has been declared to address Santa Cruz's future financial deficit crisis. According to the city finance director, Pimentel, the city's projected general fund deficit is predicted to peak as high as $23 million by 2020. Pimentel believes that things that are causing this high projected deficit are due to the state pension investment shortfalls, a drop in tax revenue, and the increase in the core city costs. He also mentioned that this new sales tax revenue that is being introduced will not be necessarily removing the city's future high finance deficit. The purpose of this new sales tax raise is more to help reduce the city's future projected high deficit instead. If this measure is approved by the voters of more than 50%, it would mean that the city of Santa Cruz customers would have to pay a total of 9.2% sales tax of anything that they buy in the city. This new sales tax would generate an estimated $3 million in new revenue annually into the city's general fund, which pays for services such as police, fire, and parks. The new tax revenue raise measures entered into the upcoming June ballot.
Santa Cruz County officials have finished conducting a survey started in June 2017 of over 2,200 residents and 200 staffers, asking what concerns were of top priority for the future of Santa Cruz. Of the responses given, residents rated safety, affordability, and sustainability as being of prime importance for county government officials to consider in their strategic policy plan. Notable differences between the answers given included county officials choosing compassion as a significant priority and residents primarily choosing safety, as well as geographic differences in opinion, with rural Santa Cruz County mountain residents actually choosing accountability, and with Davenport North Coast residents prioritizing sustainability. County government official Jason Hoppin has stated, quote, "I don't think any local government has ever undertaken the kind of outreach we did," end quote, which they hope will help inform officials in upcoming difficult decisions, such as the looming budgetary shortfalls of the county.
On Monday, February 26th, University of California, Santa Cruz students gathered with the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, or AFSCME, in Corey Plaza for a rally demonstrating solidarity with state employees.
Who's got the power? We got the power! What kind of power? Union power!
My name is Roxy Power. I am a continuing lecturer in the writing program at UC Santa Cruz and vice president for organizing at UC AFT, which is University Council, American Federation of Teachers, the Lecturers and Unions, the Lecturer and Librarians Union. Today marks the opening remarks of the huge Supreme Court case called Janus versus AFSCME. Mark Janus is a child care worker from Illinois who decided he didn't want to pay fair share fees, which we've had about 15 years for unions, because he felt that they were connected to political activities of the union. But without unions, workers have never been able to determine their own working conditions since the Great Depression. We've needed collective bargaining to determine, to win good wages and decent working conditions.
We need to show workers and union members that we do care about what they are going through. We cannot fight for student justice or any justice without fighting for labor justice. The workers at this university show us support, kindness, and compassion, and it is time we show them the same love and respect. We are here to fight for the workers and show solidarity. We will value your work now, and we will value it until the end.
My name is Jared Samana, and I'm here with other members of Anakbay in Santa Cruz. And kind of like how I was saying earlier, we're here today because we truly believe in standing in solidarity with the press and the workers. Because I mean that is, that's it. I mean that's what it is really. I mean, it's honestly at the heart of this is about dignity. All we're asking for here is things like a living wage, things like right to access to education. These are all things about dignity. And that's all we're asking for, really.
It's about time that students and workers get together and fight. You guys fight for decreased tuition and decreased rents, and we need to fight for staffing to make sure that we do a hell of a job for you guys. You hear me? Yes. So we need to keep doing this. We need to keep escalating, and we need to show UC who really has the power. They have the money, but we have the students and we have the workers. And we have workers across the state. This is how we're going to win, being united and keep fighting together. Thank you.
And we live in the fourth most expensive place in the country, actually the world, they're saying, Santa Cruz. And so it's especially important for all of us to be building solidarity here between unions on this campus. And we did a really great job with a huge turnout of students and union members today. So we hope that we can also help the UC see that it's in their interest to support us too. You don't have to be a union member to support unions.
Union power is on the rise, now's the time to organize. Union power is on the rise, now it's time to organize. Union power is on the rise, now it's time to organize.
I'm Daniel Martinez.
I'm Kimberly Balmores.
Also contributing was Jane, and I'm Jordan Penland with KZSC News, local news from the Monterey Bay.